And we're live.
What to do, everybody? It's November the 20th, 2024, and it's time for Just Us For All, the Mikey Justice Hour. Today, we're going to break down some old Trump cabinet picks, and for the round it goes down, we got a Guayo and Pryor for y'all. That's going to be a good one, so check it out. It's the Mikey Justice Show, and it starts now.
Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida.
I'm in 6th grade, and it can be scary
There have been about
sometimes.
380 school shootings.
I appreciate you talking to our community about this.
Now's the time. Get ready for the People's Podcast, the Mikey Justice Show. Y'all ready? I'm ready. All right. You don't want to miss it. There was a man that went by Mike. You like night shows. And so many people wouldn't be bad. They had to be good. And what the youth is avoid because they've been misled.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents.
I had a 6th grade in college, this is what she said.
And I really agree with your point of view.
The Mikey Justice Show starts now.
All right, we live, y'all. 11/20/2024. Just Us For All, the Mikey Justice Hour. As always, I'm joined to my left by my main man, Phil. What's good, man?
It's all right. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. Good old fall day. Not too hot, not too cold.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get no rain today, so I ain't hate.
Right.
Old Red be out there with that barbecue, man. Last week, I took him 2 of them fat burgers and a pork chop sandwich in exchange for a pork steak and some of them rib tips.
Right on.
Yeah, sure. Man, 1 week before Thanksgiving, my brother.
Yeah.
My favorite holiday. Let me start
Well,
with,
you know you can't celebrate Thanksgiving, man.
I was just finna put the disclosure up there. Once again, views of Mikey Justice and the Mikey Justice Show are strictly mine because this is my show. So stop jumping on your little brother. Y'all know what it is. What's up to family, friends, and everybody watching?
Yeah.
Y'all know how we do it. What's up to them Classical Junior Academy Cougars, them Sumner Bulldogs, and my people over at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Yeah. First order of business, man. Today is November the 20th, 2024. And I like to say see what of significance happened on November the 20th.
All right.
not too much. I guess that's a good thing now. You heard?
Uh-huh.
But it is President Joe Biden's birthday. He is 82.
Today? What is he, 98?
I know everybody thought he was 140, but he is only 82 years old today.
Oh, he's still a
happy
young man.
birthday, Mr. President.
Well, how about
Still that guy for a couple more days, couple more months.
Right.
And it's also Mr. Rapper Future's birthday. Got to give Future some shine, man. I remember about 5-10 years ago, people was walking out of jobs because they weren't playing Future.
Right.
So I know he that dude. We got to give Future some shine on the
y'all
show.
don't play Future up in here, man? I quit.
Man, it's boring as a mug up in here. Y'all ain't got no future. Y'all ain't got no future. You ain't even know it. What's up, man? Yeah, hot boys. Y'all won again, huh?
Yeah, man.
So what was this? What was this? Y'all held up a trophy or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We
For
held
what?
up the state trophy.
Okay, and what's the next step for the hot boys?
Regionals.
And when they
Yep.
go down?
That goes down this weekend.
Pairing.
Saturday in Detroit, Michigan.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So pretty much the whole damn weekend because we got to get to Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad though. Not bad. Keep up the good work, my brother, and good luck to you all. Hope you come out with the W.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, one good week to Thanksgiving, man. I expressed several times on this show that's one of my favorite holidays, and not for the political or religious aspect of it, man.
Mhm.
But like I said, it's the one time that I do see people actually acting like family matter to them. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get together, they sit down, they break bread, they eat. We don't even cook no more. We DoorDash, we go get some of them E. coli burgers.
Mhm.
But we don't cook, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like Thanksgiving. It's a few times that it look like home and look like what life is really supposed to be about. You hear me?
Yeah.
Put some of that hate and that drama and everything to the side. But
Mhm.
holidays and family, somebody always got to be the drama queen. But it is what it is, man.
Like you said, don't jump on your little brother. Even though that's what we used to doing.
My question, Mr. Deacon, did you all get the chance to pass out turkeys this year?
I believe we are going to. I
Nothing
think
so
this
far.
Wednesday.
That's a good
Matter of
thing,
fact,
man.
it might have been today, brother. If not, then this next week, Saturday
Well,
coming
the
up.
reason I ask because y'all been doing that for a few years now, man.
Yeah.
And I know the people who are on the receiving end of that really appreciate that.
For sure.
Save people some money, few dollars, few pennies on some groceries that are so high.
Yep.
So you can get a free dozen of eggs, a stick of butter, a turkey, and all that.
it. Don't you worry.
Everything's gonna be all right. This is gonna be the best Thanksgiving that you ever had. You should try some stuffing with my little African burgers. White Castle ain't the only one that can make a stuffing out of a good burger. And whatever you do, don't mix it up with your burger. Yeah, man. But that's one of my favorite holidays, man. I've been trying to go light lately because I know I'm gonna get my grub on. You heard me?
Right.
So y'all gotta excuse us. We look a little slouchy, little slumped over. We've been getting fat, eating snacks. We done had about 3-4 tacos before we went on the air. And they were fire.
Disclaimer.
Anyway, so if you hear a little strange noise, you know what I'm saying, stomach rumbling a little bit. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, man. What is on your menu for Thanksgiving?
Oh, my menu.
So the usual, huh?
Right.
Absolutely
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. Man, I got
I'm at the mercy of other people, bro.
Hey, I got that old truck, man. I'm thinking about pimping out some straight chilies, bro. $10 a bowl.
Whoa. A lot of people
And that's the low.
be
man.
looking for looking for chillings.
Man, Crown used to sell them $11 a bowl 20 years ago. So 10,
Yeah.
y'all better not start complaining and crying.
Them
Them like $35 a bucket.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about it. $10 a bowl. Get you a nice little bowl. Not enough to share, but enough to make your Thanksgiving happy.
Hey, the way them chops took off, you might be on to something, brother.
Man.
I know we all halal, but
Well, appreciate you giving me that plug, my brother. I usually do it for myself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but with that being said, y'all come out and check me out if you're in St. Louis area. I'm down at Save-A-Lot on Natural Bridge in Newstead. I got the goods. And if you mention anything about the show, not the first 2 minutes, but if you act like you watch some of it, I promise you, I'll give you a second meal half off or something, but don't tell everybody. On my menu, man, I'm looking to have some good old turkey, man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do that ham thing. I'm waiting on Christmas for that one. You hear me?
Yeah, ain't that normally the way it goes? Christmas ham.
That's the way it's supposed to go.
Okay.
I made my first turkey last year, man. Well, as far as like really cooking a Thanksgiving type turkey. Of course, I fried a few turkeys before, but
right.
Man, it came out really good. So I'm looking forward to making some turkey. Mom's got the dressing on lock. You hear me?
Yeah.
She's the dressing queen. My big thing always, everybody want me to hit up that macaroni, that mac and cheese. So
I must say the mac is on point, my brother.
Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac, y'all, coming in a couple of days.
For sure.
Yeah, and then it's also my sister's birthday, man. 28. She always every few years having to fall on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And then my grandbaby, I call her that because she always loved her some pawpaw E. So I had to play with my little grandbaby. Her birthday is also on November the 28th. She'll be 1 year old. Little boxing glove head. Hey, baby. Man. Yeah, the order of business. What we here for, man? What we doing today, man? I want to try to just keep it light, man. I said it's the calm before the storm. We got a couple of months before it be The Apprentice season 5.
Right.
Again.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to talk about him as little as possible until that time
until
comes.
it's time,
man.
yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna be, man, but it ain't looking too good, Like they stacking that deck up real good.
Yeah, all of his appointees and all of that crap.
All right, man. And before we get into that business, man, first order of business, our St. Louis / Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, man.
Man, they 9-1. What I say, man? I said I knew I was gonna get my bracket busted 1 week. Going perfect is really hard to do.
Yeah.
They still in it. 9-1 ain't bad. You hear me?
Yeah, in this day and age, I'm gonna say it's impossible, man.
My coworker was like, his girlfriend, like, I ain't watching no football no more. This is ridiculous. It was all bad, like all downhill, man, because the Chiefs lost. I'm like 1-9, ain't too bad. You hear me?
Yeah.
You say going undefeated is pretty much impossible in these times.
Yeah.
And why do you say that, Mr. Football Coach?
Well, it's number one, it's a lot of parity in the league. And then number two, it's too much money floating around on betting.
It is, man. You can't trust nothing
Yeah,
no
you
more.
can't trust
you hear
it.
me?
Yeah.
Man. And you know that just passed around here, that old betting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I voted no on it, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
even
me
lie.
too.
And the reason being is because, man, like we say, how many times they gonna pull wool over your eyes, sell us that lot, you know?
Yeah.
Man,
I was gonna go to
it
the
ain't
school.
going to no schools, because if it was, they wouldn't be having transportation problems.
Right.
Ain't never no air conditioners. School always hot.
Yeah.
You work on some better security.
The
What are you
kids
using that
can't
money
get no
for?
lunch.
Can't get no lunch. You hear me? Eating
Yeah.
cold cheese sandwich. What the hell you spending the money for?
Right.
Buying your own uniforms. You ain't giving them out no more. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What the money going for? Teachers saying they ain't getting paid nothing.
Right.
So
Teachers say they don't get paid. I guess
it go to
the
a
administrators.
superintendent that live in Texas or somewhere, huh?
Right.
That could hire all the people and still
Yeah.
get about $300,000 a year.
Yeah, do a hack job and burn out on you.
Yeah.
And you still got to pay a contract.
Yeah, buddy. Wow. Way to pimp the game. Man. Let me see before we go on. Yeah, man. But yeah, just like you say, man, the sports betting and all that stuff,
Mhm.
man. I don't really care for it, man, because like I said, they always complain about what's working and not working. So obviously that's not working. So anything on that level, man, if I thought it wasn't working or everybody crying about it's broke and we need change, then I voted no on it. You hear me?
Yeah.
And not because I'm, closed-minded to what they trying to do. It's just we don't went down that road too many times. Find another way to supplement that money, support the school, do whatever you got to do. But whatever they doing, it ain't been working.
Right. Or just come out and say, yeah, we want to bet on sports. You ain't got to lie about it.
I knew it was gonna pass, man,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't participate in it. It's like, man, anything that they want to get they cut out of, they find some way to make it happen. You hear me? Marijuana and all that other stuff, But I do tell people the good side of that is check them numbers in a couple of years, boy. I guarantee they went down a little bit. You hear me? It might not be number 3%. Murder done went down 24%, but robbery, rape, and all that is like at 99%. But you know how they brag around here.
Yeah.
About every little thing, man. But it is what it is.
About them Cavaliers.
Them Cavaliers, man, they lost the other night to Boston. They got the President's Cup, and everybody claimed that it's no point of that and all this and that, and it's only made for Mickey Mouse and LeBron to win the championship and all that. I said, boy, you just can't please people. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at it like this. I said, first they was complaining about all the stars always sitting out. Never playing no games. You spending big money on the tickets. You don't get to see the stars. I said, so if you put that in there and you kind of give them something to play for, to me, it's better than the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Like when people say there ain't nothing but practice, exhibition.
Right.
They running down, dunking, shooting a bunch of threes.
Ain't nobody playing no defense.
And then the Olympics really don't give me that feeling of the top players out there because all of them on United States. They was more spread out and they was playing against each other. But to me, having the playoffs or championship, some trophy or something to play for, man, is going to naturally make people play harder. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they don't want to win it. They don't care about that. It's about the big ring. I'm like, yeah, but you got to take those steps before you get to the big ring.
Exactly.
And that's how you evaluate how good your team is, where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? You know that you playing more competition. And like I said, man, you play to win the game, right? Like Herman Edwards said, you play to win the game.
You play to win the game.
And I don't care. If you in it, you should be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, I don't know nobody who'd rather be on the losing end of something than the winning. So if you in it, you want to win it. I don't know about all that.
Period.
Like I said, we so competitive, man. If it ain't for nothing but bragging rights, you want to win.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose it. But, they act like it don't matter and all this and that. I thought it was a good idea. I said, make them finally play hard and play for something.
Want to be out there, yeah.
Everybody telling me something, it's just all about the money now. I'm like, well, if I was a professional athlete and that's my job and that's how I eat and pay my bills, then it probably would be all about the money.
Yeah, I would want some money, especially when you charging people $80, $90 for a ticket to see me. Yeah, I want some money.
$5 for a soda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they
sure.
making billions of dollars. Yeah, I want to get some money. And like I said, what job do you know where people feel like when they're performing at a high level, they're not going to expect some money. It ain't gonna be about money, man. It's your job. It's about money. You ain't there for free. You there for money. It's about money. Who knows, man? Speaking of money, man, I forgot the guy name, man, but I started following this guy and he got like 300,000 followers on Facebook. And he's a chef and he cooks out of his home for his family, his friends, man. Dude, food be looking immaculate and he be laying it out, And he
is
mentioned
that the guy you showed me?
Yeah. Tonight. Yeah, he be killing it, man. OG.
Yeah.
But you know, people were commenting on his videos and posting because he had started a GoFundMe page, and he was like, you know, he wanted help paying for his restaurant, and all the people, you know, that didn't look like him, it was a little hate in there to me, but you know, they was like, no, that's part of the business, and you should be able to fund your own thing and this and that. I was like, well, that sounds like somebody who ain't never did no business,
right?
I done had several of them, and any type of financial advisor, accountant, anybody that's going to handle money, banks and all that, will tell you that going through family, friends, and getting investors is the smart way to go.
Yeah,
because you don't get killed with all the interest that the bank is going to charge. It's like being in the payday loan. Vicious cycle. You'll never get out of it. You hear me?
right.
So if you don't go that route, the quicker you start seeing a little bit of your profit. You know what I'm saying? They say that what the average when you start running business, restaurant and stuff like that, you probably gonna go 5 years before you
turn to get in the black.
Yeah. So you know, I think that's a good idea. And I got to thinking about it, man. I'd be like, man, that's what I be talking about as far as leveling that playing field, man. Somebody, one of them news people even said it, like the reason that Donald Trump is able to make those kind of moves and people able to do that kind of stuff because they have the means and the resources to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I told you, you got to have both. You can't just have the power. You got to have the money and the power, and vice versa. You hear me? Trump has the power. He has a lot of assets. He don't have as much money as he claimed that he has. So Elon Musk is the person that comes in and make all of these lies that I tell the people right. True, because he's the one
he can back it up.
Yeah, he can help me execute some of this ridiculous stuff that come out of my mouth.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I be saying about that support and leveling the playing field. But like I said, we so jealous of each other and so scared. If I support some other than my own, that person might get a step out ahead of me, and what they're doing might pop a little bit harder than mine. And for that reason, we don't support. You hear me? But like I was telling everybody, I was like, man, but think about what I'm saying, bro. A GoFundMe, somebody you support. You watching their videos all day long. You hear me? His restaurant ain't no different. It's just on social media. You'll go get the Arabs and everybody else, the Asian people some money. You'll buy rice and all that from them. Support your own. You know what I'm saying? Right. Dude got 300,000 followers. Remember I said, bro, think about what I'm saying. If he got each one of his followers to send him $1, that's $300,000.
Yeah, just $1.
And the lady was like, I could see if he was trying to feed homeless. So I hit her up. I'm like, you know what, ma'am? That's a good idea. You might be on to something. I said, how about you support me and give me some money? And I promise you, I'll show the receipt. Right. I don't want no shine, but I don't want you to think that I duped you either. I'm like, I'll show all videos of me feeding homeless. However much money you feel like got invested into me, I either match that, you know what I'm saying, or double it in meals that I give out to homeless. And it's probably going to be more than that because that mission won't change. Once I get that going, you hear me? Yeah. But
I mean, you know, not to let the left hand know what the right hand doing, but that stuff you do already. You know, I'm a witness to it. I've seen it.
It is, man. But you know, I didn't want to feel like I was just trying to run with that opportunity to get on something like that, man. To be honest, I'm already on it. You hear me? The way I explained to people, I was like, to be honest, since I had this food truck, don't get me wrong, it don't kept me afloat. But I think I've given away just as much food as I've sold.
Right. So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's part of advertisement and everything else. So I ain't tripping. You hear me? Blessings come in all different kind of ways, man. Yeah. But you know, I got to thinking about it. $1, man. $1 freaking dollar. You heard me? Yeah. That's a pack of cigarillos. That's whatever. Let's put it down and support somebody. Right. And then I was like, man, I even broke it down even more for you. Remember, I was like, man, no, 50 cents. Yeah. 50 cents, bro. 2 quarters.
Yeah, your change.
To open a business, to be able to help people, feed homeless and all that. The same amount you just gave a bum begging you on the corner. Yeah. 50 cents, 2 quarters, 5 dimes. I ain't gonna say nickels because some of y'all can't count that fast. But anyway, man, I mean, 50 cents, 300,000 followers, that's $150,000. Right. I'm pretty sure you can do something with it. Yeah. It's not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask. And I was thinking on that same level, I'm like, man, if I get the opportunity to get on something like that, I'm gonna give out meals and do everything. I only got 6,000 followers. That's another thing that I've been wanting to ask for. I don't know if we put it up there enough for people to subscribe, hit that button, but it's real talk, man. I mean, I could get all cute and have a fancy background behind me and do all the show and tell y'all to hit that button and all that, but hey, it's really important. It does help the channel grow, help the movement. It's for all the right reasons. So give that support, man. I'm asking anybody that's watching me. I know people watch the videos all the time. They troll all day long. I got 6,000 people. I know somebody looking. They quick to tell me that they saw that pork chop sandwich. Did you see the podcast? Did you see that? But it is what it is.
Saw them chops.
Yeah, buddy. But hopefully, man, we can start doing some shorts. I'm opening an account up real soon. We could do some GoFundMe's and all that stuff, man, and see if we can get some people to invest, man.
Mhm.
And I'm really talking to my people in the St. Louis area because people always ask about my restaurant. It's a shame that you ain't able to take something like that out to Ladue and Clayton and all that, and then they get the dumbest look when I tell them that I don't want to. This hood rich right here, you know.
Yeah.
If you in St. Louis area, you familiar with restaurants, Sarah Lou's, Billy Burke's. What's some more, man? Goody that done closed down over the years. Uncle Bill's, you hear me? So I was trying to be something that supplements, replaces those type of restaurants. But right here in the hood, you know, top quality, grade A, damn near gourmet type food. I've been cooking for 20 years, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to get some fire. I don't charge too much, you know, no matter what you sell. I don't give a damn if it's caviar. In the hood, $10 is pretty much the going rate.
Right.
you might want to find some way to make it cheaper. Make a caviar taco or wrap or something. I don't know. But anything over the 10, people start looking at you sideways. Probably have to be something they can't pronounce if they're gonna give you more than 10. Other than that, that's usually the going rate. So I'm down in the hood. I'm making burgers. I'm making chops. I'm making breakfast, and they $10 and under. Come holler at me Saturday. Save a lot on Natural Bridge and Newstead. Y'all support goes a long way. What we looking at, man? As far as the timing,
21 minutes in.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's what I want to do, man. I just want to make sure, do your boy a favor, man. If you watching, hit that like button, drop a comment on there, anything. You show love, I'm gonna show back. You'll be able to get some type of discount on some food. I know who my peoples is. All your comments come up on the bottom of the screen, so you show that love like I'm asking. Next time you order something, check your bag. Might be something extra in there for you. But
speaking of comments, we got Don Bo on the comment line.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What are you talking
He's
about?
Quick to serve a cup of Act Right juice.
Is that right?
Right.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing out there in social media / TV land? We are live, man. So don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Ain't that what they say?
Right.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we're gonna just keep it light. We're gonna do a little promoting. Probably got a few little clips here and there, a few little shorts that we want to show. So we're gonna take a quick break, give everybody a little time to balance it out a little bit. We ain't gonna go so hard today. We just gonna chill. We gonna have fun. Y'all just give me an hour of your time. It's Mikey Justice Show. We'll be right back, y'all. I look on Instagram and Facebook, and I see all these different pages and sites where all these cats claiming gangs that carrying guns and all that. And that's what I was saying is social media glamorizing the guns and everything, man. They making it like, man, I'm seeing people with them tucked under their arm, carrying them like it's a sack of potatoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Just loosely. You hear me? Upside down, flipped over.
Right.
I mean, just super loose with it.
Yeah. Like it's not something that'll take somebody's life.
Yeah, like they don't understand how serious it is at all. They just steady playing with it, bro.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man. Like I done seen people handling weapons, man, like semi-automatic weapons and assault rifles, man, like it is a toy, like it's a Nerf gun or something. You know what I'm saying? And that just irritates me. You know.
Bro.
Dang.
Man, I'm done.
You going home? You got a curfew or something?
Nah, man, I'm finna watch the Mikey Justice Show.
The Mikey Justice Show? That for grown people?
Nah, really, bro. They talk about stuff, pretending this. They talk about school shootings, everything. I even seen a 6th grader call in.
For real?
Yes, sir.
You think I could come to your house and watch it with you, man?
Hey, man, that's whatever.
All right. Totally, let's go.
Hey, check out the Mikey Justice Show, the podcast with a purpose. Live Wednesday nights from 7:30 to 8:30 on Facebook and YouTube.
You don't want to miss it.
Did you know that there's a show out there where people can truly discuss how they feel? No cuss, no fluff. We keeps it a buck. Who really believe all lives matter? How many people honestly are tired of hearing about mass shootings? So you want to see an end to racism and hate crimes? Who want to see corrupt and overzealous police officers who abuse their power get held accountable? Then watch the Mikey Justice Show, where we teach true Americans who are fed up how to peacefully and respectfully make our country great again. So if you really want to get involved and see change, then call in the Mikey Justice Show. You don't have to like me, just like the show. One of the best shows you never heard. The Mikey Justice Show, still going down live Wednesday nights, 7:30 to 8:30 on YouTube or Facebook.
You don't want to miss it.
So that's what be bothering me about the Wash U and people supposed to be peacefully protesting. You hear me? They go in gung-ho when they go after those people. I be thinking, man, that they should go like that when they trying to serve those papers to people. Because how many times has it happened? You hear me? Like what's the whole purpose of having multiple police and a big presence if y'all ain't going to enforce that authority on that person?
Right.
You hear me? Because taking more people, how they do it is just making more people vulnerable to get shot and everything else.
Yeah, if you ain't going to take it serious.
You know what I'm saying? You don't come with that same aggression with somebody that you know is a criminal, but people that's supposed to be there in an organized, structured protest, you come out guns blazing on those people. You hear me? It don't make sense. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once again, bro, like I said, they wonder why people don't get involved in all this. You hear me?
Good. Yep.
We're back. You are tuned into the Mikey Justice Hour, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. What we got up next, man? Before we go on any further, man, I want to say, that's just that support, man. Like, it's a lot of people out here like Luke Beasley, Adam Mockler, Tennessee Brando, Stella Max, people that's doing real good work, man. Do a lot of the same work I do. Hopefully I could get some of them people to support me. That's if you want that real, you don't want no fluff getting pulled over your eyes. No, we don't always have it right, word for word, because we only have so much time. But if we stop getting off into all the politics and try to understand the message, then we can really get somewhere. But if y'all get a chance, those people, they be on the same stuff. Luke Beasley, Stella Max, Adam Mockler, Jordan Klepper, people like that. Daily Show, call it straight down the middle. Did we get them Cavs some shine, man? Yeah, they started off 15 and 0.
15 and 0. That's
lost to the Celtics. Everybody like, so you fooled enough to think the Cavs going to the finals. I'm like, hey, 15 and 0 is a good start.
Right.
And if you beating everybody that's in front of you, you probably
putting yourself in position to go.
You gonna probably hold up a trophy at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Whooping people like that. So yeah. But let's get back into it, man. Time for the daily update, as the Trump terms, because his life ain't nothing but a big old soap opera, man. Another episode of The Apprentice. You see, he got his old cabinet picks and all of that.
Yeah.
What you think about them picks, man?
Oh man, just favors. Because I don't think that none of them guys is qualified.
I don't really think so either, man.
See.
I was saying the same thing. The Robert Kennedy hiring really sound like, if you drop out, you endorse me, put your lips on my behind a couple of times.
Yeah.
I got a nice spot for you. You hear me?
Yeah, I put you in my cabinet. Like the dude Matt Gates and
that's what I'm saying, man. I mean,
the news or whatever, man.
You can't once again, like we said about the Republican Party, man. Y'all can't find nobody better.
Exactly.
You got people and lawyers that's coming right out, man. And lawyers know the system. So if he thought he was gonna blow that case or whatever, that lawyer wouldn't have spoke like he did. You know what I'm saying? Saying this dude having sex with minors, 17-year-olds, and all this kind of stuff, man. It's like, where's the standard, man? We don't care about nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
But once again, bacon is about to be cheaper.
Yeah, so hey,
gas so it don't matter.
I can go to the grocery store, get my bacon. I can drive, boy.
Carry my AK-47 on the way there. While I'm there, F your mama,
and grab them by
all of that, man. We don't have no standard no more. Yeah, but I think he very much stacking the deck, man. So I'm just not feeling good about those picks. It seemed very one-sided, in that it's only. I haven't been convinced that the people he picking is anything that's going to put America in a better position.
Yeah.
It sounds just like,
I just
it's
don't
all
see
personal. No, I don't see it either, man. I don't see it. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just try to get through the next 4 and just deal with it the best I can. I ain't gonna feel bad about it. I want everybody that voted for it, that endorsed it, and thought it was gonna be so great. You know what I'm saying? Don't. When I ask you to hold something, don't tell me you're short, because this. All of this was supposed to be putting more money in your pocket and making America great for everybody.
Going to fix the economy.
I don't feel like it's gonna be great because, like we say a lot of times, man, there was a whole bunch of issues to me that we didn't address, that we never talked about. I'm like, okay, now that we all tripping off the economy, they killed the abortion situation because let them tell it. They talk too much about it. But when you're trying to take away people's rights, man, and what they've known for since the beginning of time, what do you expect out of people? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I guess, you shut up about that. You shut up about school shootings. You shut up about opioid addiction. You shut up about mental health. You just accept all of it as our new normal.
Wow.
I guess that's what they say. They ain't addressing it. I guess you don't address it. I guess that's part of what being the new normal is. You get used to it. You become immune to it. I guess.
Numb or whatever. Yeah.
Turn a blind eye. Like I said, that stimulus check magically make wool fall over people's eyes. They get real stupid. You hear me?
Yeah.
Social media play a little bit of part in it, but
well, I don't know what you're tripping off of. You can afford bacon, can't you? All right then.
You're right. You get bacon on your little African burger. Yeah, man. But I'm still like, I wish some of these big news media outlets would ask those questions, like, okay, now that y'all went all ham about the abortion and the economy, and that's the only thing that mattered, everything is too high, I can't pay my rent, man. Okay, I want to see anybody since that day, how many people out here actually put in an application to get them somewhere to live. You ain't trying to get nowhere to live, man. You just make it, you're a puppet. Your social media, you're brainwashed. You're just doing what everybody else doing. But yeah, man, until I get those issues addressed, I'm never gonna be cool with it, man, because that stuff that they left off the table was just as important as anything that was on the table to me.
Yeah.
Soon as it happened, you still turning on the news, hearing about school shootings and mass shootings every day. You know what I'm saying? They know that opioid addiction is a problem. They speak on it themselves, mental health and all that stuff, but you never hear nobody saying how they plan on addressing it. What you gonna do about it? Now that you know that it's a problem, you hear me?
Just enough to scare you.
I guess, just enough to scare you.
Oh, Don Bo got a comment. He say we living in the last days. God is the ultimate answer. Period.
You would think so, man, but that's one of those things that just believing keep me on the straight and narrow, bro. I don't just say anything, I don't just do anything, but we could tell by some of the actions of some of these people out here that believing in God, being Christian, Christ-like, or all those stuff that they claim to represent, their actions don't match. So God might be the answer, but if you ain't open enough to receive him, then what good is it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope that's the solution, but I'm looking for something more concrete that we could hold on to, man, to make people just change their ways and just try to go about being better. And until we make schools safe again, kids can get a decent education, eat lunch, you know what I'm saying? People out here get treated halfway decent, man. It's not gonna be great to me. It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
it is what it is. I'm just blown away that all the foolishness overshadowed what's really going on. It's bigger problems in this country, man, than how much bacon costs. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger problems than who's the GOAT, LeBron or MJ. That is just more stuff to worry about.
Yeah,
but
all those distractions, man. And like you said, until we can treat each other halfway decent, man, and be civil to each other, all that other stuff don't really matter, man. But I would even say that we probably can't get there without God,
Yes, sir. I totally agree, man. But we still got to take responsibility and do what we can on our part, man.
Yeah,
that's all I feel, man. I'm like, he just one man, and I know he's been known to do some miraculous things. You hear me?
Mhm,
But I
mhm.
still say, you know, if we work on self, get the ball rolling a little bit faster.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you still gotta be responsible for your actions, period. Yeah.
Yeah. But man, all of this foolishness and everything else is like, man, now that you won the election and you got the results you want, you got your way, why can't you come down and start doing something to start bringing the people back together a little bit more?
Mhm.
You know, what's the whole circus for now? It's over with. You hear me?
Right.
You know, now I'm ready to ask some questions. Nikki Haley,
Mhm.
what's up with all the lies and everything? You know, but I guess, you know, accountability and hold people responsible. We have all seen that doesn't apply to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people are allowed to break the law, do whatever the hell they want to do.
With the little Disney song, we don't talk about Bruno. Right, so what was all that you was like? Oh nah, man, leave that alone. That's over with.
Right.
Yeah.
That's in the past.
Yeah.
Anyway, but moving on, man. Last week, man, we had that old Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
What
man.
the hell do you think of that, man?
Brother.
I tell you what, from a sports fan's perspective,
Mhm.
boxing fan, it was trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Tyson, one of my favorite, probably my favorite fighter of all time.
Mhm.
All the money he got ganked out of and how they played him. If he was able to 20, 30 years later make himself relevant enough to make $20 million, I'm very happy for him for that part of it. You know?
Right.
I think it was all for show and for spectacle.
Definitely it was.
Those slapping the press conference, I was like, here we go, playing pro wrestling. You know?
Right.
Get it on cracking, you know.
Yep.
That's what I was telling my people. I was like, you don't think it's for the show or the spectacle? I said, take wrestling itself. You hear me?
Mhm.
I said, what, it stay on for about an hour, maybe 2 hours sometimes. You
Yeah.
probably get what, about 20 minutes of wrestling. The rest they slapping people on the behind, they drinking beer,
Yeah.
they cussing, they
Yeah,
playing
clowning,
guitar, clowning,
playing commercials and stuff. Yeah.
man, all of that. So
Yeah.
you know, it's all about the show.
Mhm.
I think that the match was good for boxing for the reason that I was telling people, to me, the heavyweight division is very important.
Mhm.
If it's doing good, it's like the Cowboys in football, man. Just something about it. If that heavyweight division is making noise, then
Right.
boxing is doing pretty well.
Right. When the boxer making noise.
Like I said, you get better fights with those middleweights and all that when you about the sweet science and really trying to, you know,
Mhm.
be in it as a fan and watch the real art of boxing. You get better fights from the lower class fights. To me, that's my personal opinion.
Mhm.
But I think that people, you know, the heavyweight champion is always the person who is the face of boxing.
Right.
Like he's the people's champ, basically.
Yeah.
And you ain't really had nobody to hold that spot down in a long time.
True.
Tyson Fury.
Who was the last great
heard of-
heavyweight champion?
I couldn't really say, man, because record wise, Deontay Wilder, he might be on that level.
Mhm.
You know,
I'm talking about
good
charisma,
knockout,
all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't really had nobody that was out there like that in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe
When
Lennox Lewis.
When
would you
yeah,
say?
Lennox Lewis, yeah, people like that. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
When Holyfield and Tyson and people like that was the champ, the world knew about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They was like larger than life figures at that time. Riddick Bowe, you don't have them kind of people no more.
Right.
What they call my man, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
He pretty good, but you know, he always saying that he gonna get out of it, and then he don't have a lot of fights all the time. So he could be that guy, but Anthony Joshua getting knocked out and other people. So I don't know. Who is the face of heavyweight boxing? Jake Paul? 11, 12 fights, huh?
That's
That
what
guy.
he's trying to do. I mean, he making his purse. Like you can't be mad at the young man for
No.
understanding business,
Bro.
and making a spectacle and keeping himself safe.
Let me tell you
He's
something.
learning the art of boxing, you know?
Man, I'm pretty sure that at least something that Mike Tyson threw connected with his face
Oh,
at
yeah.
some point in time. You
Yeah,
hear
he
me?
still was in the ring with Tyson now.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no accident pros. For him to keep himself, you know, relevant as far as social media, keep his body in shape, you got to get licensed and everything to fight on that level. You hear me?
Mhm.
So it's not just falling in his lap. It's some work that he's doing
Right.
on his part. So being a professional, riding it all the way out, yeah, I take my hat off to the man. But
Yeah.
all the foolishness and all that, you know, they could keep it.
Mhm.
And then another thing, everybody was talking about how bad the streaming and everything was with Netflix. You hear me?
Yeah.
But that makes sense to me, man. I don't know. Internet been around for a little bit. If it was made and they thought they could really make some shake and make some money with boxing, they probably would have been done it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you got all these people trying to stream at one time. Ain't that the same as when Kim Kardashian walking around
Right.
half naked? That breaks the internet.
Right. Break the internet.
So something ain't working. I'm like, there's too much playing. But I was telling my people, I was like, I remember when DAZN was first popping off.
Mhm.
It had all those fights streaming. They was like Pluto and all them other little
Yeah.
streaming service, man. It was okay, but nothing beats a good HBO or Showtime fight back in the day.
Right.
I'm old school. You hear me?
ABC Wild World
Wow,
of Sports.
yeah, man. I'm talking about where you could actually see something.
Mhm.
All that buffering and all that, man. What they gonna do? Give people some of their money back or what?
It was
Get
free.
half. I was.
Yeah, it was free to all the Netflix subscribers.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't think some people had, because if it was, I don't have Netflix, so
Yeah.
I would have had to spend some money.
Well,
Not
I
a
mean,
lot,
if you
but
just bought the subscription to see the fight, then that's
I guess you just take it how it
Yeah.
comes. Huh? You don't
Yeah.
spend no extra money. But I'm thinking somewhere, if Jake Paul made 40 million and Tyson made 20, that revenue came from somewhere.
oh yeah, from advertising, because they was
Yeah,
selling
big time.
all of them sponsorships and the purse for the gate at the fight and all of that. Yeah, they made some money.
Do you think it was really for what it was from the jump, or was it all show spectacle to make money, or do you think it actually had at any time had an ounce of boxing that was supposed to really go down decent in that fight?
No,
I don't either, man.
I think it was all for the show. And the thing is, it's a good resume builder for him to say that I fought Mike Tyson. It's good to get the money. Mike Tyson walk away with a nice purse. All he really had to do was train. He ain't take no punishment.
He had
You know what I'm
way
saying?
more to stand and lose than Tyson. Like
Yeah.
I told everybody, I was like, what was y'all really expecting? To me, just getting the license and being able to fight on that level at
Mhm.
almost 60 years old, that was the big thing, the accomplishment to me. You hear me?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. What they do? 20-something, 30? He shouldn't be
Yeah,
losing
he's
to
like
those.
27
Nah,
in his
man.
prime. Yeah.
Look, I told everybody, if Tyson won, I don't think he was finna schedule 5 more fights and start
Nah,
training,
hell
trying
nah.
to win the title again. I don't think he was finna make no super great comeback.
I found my fire.
No, he been found his fire. You better get you some of them Tyson rolling papers. He been found his fire. No, Tyson been had fire. That ain't what he in it for.
Only you, bro.
What was that one? Tyson, these nuts or something? He been on for a minute. Tyson, all right. Yeah, man. I mean,
That's a commercial there, huh? I found my fire, and if you want some of this fire, you can get it too. You better
Yeah.
roll up, bro.
Damn right. You just made 40 million. You got 5 on something. But with that being said, man, we're gonna get off into some of this. Yeah. So yeah, that was my last question. So basically, you said that you thought it was spectacle as well, but like I said, for what the heavyweight division does for boxing, was that fight good for boxing?
I'm gonna say no, because
I seen it. Look, I'm like, I know where you at, man. Hey,
Yeah.
anytime you can generate some revenue, especially if they would have found something decent to do with some of that money, it would have really been for a good cause. But you say that old Three Stooges pro wrestling whole circus is not good for boxing.
nah,
They already questioning the sport anyway.
right?
And then, like you say, with betting on everything, what can you trust? Huh?
Yeah, can't trust it.
Yeah, man. Your man's looked as tired as that thing out there. He looked old.
They let you know how physical boxing is.
It is because, boy, when he was shadow boxing and just doing his thing and short,
Yeah.
I really thought, I was like, man, I didn't blame him for trying to come back. I was like, woo, if he still got that much
Right,
in
he
them
looked
hands,
good, yeah.
he looked it real good. Body looked good, you know. They claim that it's harder to get in shape once you get that age.
once you get older.
Well, we say he cut up like a bird with no hair, but he always got that kind of physique, man. You know, that is part of his makeup. But you looking like that at 15, 16
Right.
as a boy.
You got all that muscle mass. Yeah.
Cut up like a bird with no hair, boy. Jackie boy in the building. If you know, you know. Yeah, and with that being said, man, you know, that'll be a nice segue on into the round that went down.
All right.
We boxing historians and fans up in here, so we like to give y'all something good. This is a classic right here. Alexis Aguayo against Aaron Pryor. Man, he took. Well, we'll let y'all see. The 14 is when it went down, but the first action pack, Rock'em Sock'em Robot. So we're gonna give y'all a little bit of the first, and then we're gonna take it to the 14 because that's the round that went down. Roll the clip.
To charge out at the opening bell, round one. Pryor with the first punch. He scores with the right hand. Up tempo right from the opening bell.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if someone gets knocked down the first round.
Pryor, perpetual motion. He is right on top of Arguello, who gets off the ropes. Crowd already starting to cheer. Arguello with the right hand that scores on Pryor, whose legs buckle for a moment.
Pryor seems to be hurt. Alex went to the body and was able to hurt Pryor for a while.
Which is exactly what Larry Merchant was just mentioning.
Those uppercuts by Alex and that overhand right is very effective in Pryor's style.
Pryor is now slowed down just for the moment. Pryor has been knocked down. He will say, yes, I'll get knocked down and take a count of 1, 2, or 3, but my opponent will get knocked down and take a count of 8, 9, or 10. And that has been the story. First round, uppercut, the right hand, and another left hand. Arguello against the ropes. A lot of action for the first round of a 15-round fight.
Both fighters are a little tight.
A right hand by Arguello.
This is the first time, Barry, I haven't seen Alex go at this pace in the early round.
There's a right hand by Pryor, and Arguello is hurt. Well, so far the fight has been exactly as advertised. There's another right hand by Pryor, and another right hand, and another. And Arguello gets off the ropes.
Alex is hurt seriously now.
Arguello is letting Pryor fight his fight. And another right hand, and Arguello back to the ropes again. Arguello unable to keep Pryor off him early on.
Alex legs, he started to buckle, Barry. If Pryor can hop right on him now, he's ready to put Alex down. But he can't get too careless because Alex is a great champion.
The other thing that I can't help but wonder is the bell here is not very loud, and this crowd is a din. That could be a factor because neither one of these fighters may hear the bell. Really puts the pressure on the referee. This is still the first round, remember.
You know, both fighters a little arm weary in the very first round because they started off very fast at the beginning of the first round.
Well, there weren't too many who expected this fight to go the distance, rather. A left hand by Pryor again. And at this pace, there is simply no way that it can. A combination by Pryor. And an uppercut. End of the round. And what a first round.
Take a look at some of those exchanges early on. He wasn't giving Arguello a chance to breathe or to set himself to throw the punch. Arguello likes to set himself to throw his punches. There you saw a left come right through Arguello's guard, and Arguello was continually backing up. Here's another exchange later in the round.
Hands up good. Move a little bit.
There you saw 2 punches, 3, a very good left hand. Arguello is simply getting licked to the punch. A 5-punch exchange that Aaron landed on him.
Woo. Yeah, buddy. You back live?
Yeah, back live.
All right. Man, non-stop action. That's what I was saying, man. Them little guys like Hearns and Hagler, Sugar Ray and all them, man, they come out throwing viciously. You hear me?
Banging.
Violent intentions. I had to give it up. I was like, oh boy, ain't no way I thought that they was gonna go. I gave them 3, maybe 5. You hear me?
Yeah,
they almost rolled that thing almost out, man, and they banged the whole way. Yeah, I checked that whole fight out. They even had a second fight, maybe a trilogy, but
yeah, they had a trilogy.
Every time was must see TV, man. Like I said, man, them little guys, they go for it, boy. They be throwing with violent intentions. like I said, I had no idea that they would even go that many rounds. I wish I could have showed all of it, but I was like, man, I just want to show that first just so people just could see, man.
Right, that was the flavor.
Boxing, right,
going
there.
down the line.
Ooh wee. Yeah, so now we're gonna take it to the 14th, man. Yes, the 14th. They managed to get 13 rounds of that.
Right.
But you know, hey, they retired both of them after their trilogy and their fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said they literally beat each other's brains out, bro.
For sure.
I mean, even the person that came out on the winning end, man, just
Did
like
you
no
really
more.
win?
Nah,
Yeah.
no more, bro. That blew me away. They both retired after that fight.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. But this is a 14-yard round that went down. Alexis Arguello against Aaron Pryor.
Panama Lewis telling Aaron Pryor that he had to win these next 2 rounds. I'm not sure that that's completely accurate, but I would think it would be a pretty good idea. Aaron Pryor now in Never Never Land for him. He has never gone into the 14th round of any fight. Combination by Pryor. And a left hand snaps the head of Arguello back. Arguello is wobbling, breathing through his mouth. Pryor being patient. Right hand. That's one of those, here it comes, and it's still scored. Pryor a left jab and a combination again. And Arguello's in trouble. Arguello in big trouble against the ropes. Pryor going for the kill, trying to put him away. Arguello trying to cover up. A smashing right hand. Arguello's helpless against the ropes. Arguello's hands at his side. It's over. Aaron Pryor has retained his junior welterweight championship. Arguello slips to the canvas.
Woo. Yeah, man. And I like to see a little bam, bam, bam sometimes, but that one I was like, man, that was a late stop.
Yeah, they let that one go a little bit too far.
I was like, man, he knocked him out, put him to sleep, woke him back up,
right,
put him to sleep again. I think dude was asleep like 3-4 times over in that corner.
Yeah, man, his
That
head
was
was just slapping back. It was like the boxing games, you know, when you knock him out, you get to hit him a couple of more times.
Yeah, man. Hey,
yeah,
that seemed like a straight liquor store street corner fight. Arguello must have hit the Rosie O'Grady, the wide eye was too rose too long or something. Tick my boy out.
Hey, because Aaron Pryor looked like he.
Man, that dude looked like he was 47 already out there, didn't he?
Yeah. He looked like he spent a little time on the corner with taking the skirt off.
Like he
bottom,
just auditioned for a role on Sanford and Son. My man looked hella old. I'm like, dang, man. Put the R&R down, Playboy.
Drinking a little Ripple.
Yeah, man. But that's a classic right there. Arguello and Pryor.
Yeah.
Y'all might want to check that out when you get time. Got a couple of minutes left, man. We could put that number up there. Anybody got anything that they want to say about their next president-elect, their favorite, you know, 45/47.
Mm-hmm.
Add them 2 numbers up. That's probably about how old he is, but you know, hey, happy birthday, Joe Biden. Anything you want to address, man, while we got a little extra time? You know, we always run a little bit tight. We got a couple of minutes here.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm really concerned about the state of the public schools in St. Louis, man. It's a little organization. It's called the STL Coalition for Kids, and I want to get to know a little bit more about that because they seem like they're gonna do some good work, man.
Man, they need to go ahead and clean it on up, man.
Yeah.
I seen that they hired a first student back, so hopefully that'll be something that changes that situation as far as transportation go.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it was what's different. You know what I'm saying? That's what my question would be. Like,
well, I mean, what's different is that they didn't really have no type of system at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's different. You know what I'm saying?
You saying first student didn't have the system? Or?
No, the public school system. When they dropped Central or whatever, I don't think they had no bus system.
Okay,
remember, I think the parents was doing like trying to do some type of carpool program, which to me was a good idea, but I don't know.
It got to be executed, man. And
I don't know if people were expecting to get something out of it. I don't know if the consistency goes a certain way. I don't know really what it is. But once again, if you hire Missouri Central, First Student, and all them, they're gonna get paid.
Mhm.
So if you got to use your time, your gas, and everything else, that's another one of them things to me that don't seem such a stretch. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, compensate the people some kind of way.
it was a good idea, man, but the execution wasn't good. Like they was supposed to give out gas cards, right?
Yeah.
And so when it came time for the parents to get the gas cards, a lot of schools didn't have them because administration, teachers, whoever else that could get their hands on the gas card probably took off with the gas card. you know how that is. Well, why they get gas? I'm gonna make sure I get mine first.
You already
you know. So
But there's a lot of stuff that was implemented to be something good, and foolishness and all that made it turn into something else. So
yeah,
I think it was put out for a good reason, man. But I'm with you. They need to do something to try to clean it up. You hear me? And it's not just the transportation; it's the lunch program,
right?
The violence, the guns, all that, man.
Yeah,
all this stuff.
The
just
curriculum, yeah.
I'm with old boy, man. It done got so ridiculous. We might need to tear a few things down and build it back up and start all the way over, man. Because it just ain't what it do. Ain't too much going on, man, in my world, man. I'll be open this week from Thursday to Sunday. Glad to know that you got a game coming up.
Yes, my brother.
But we gonna figure out something how to get that thing moving after a while, y'all. Just hold on, just continue to support. Come get y'all some good food. Call us and chop it up with us sometime. Get on our head, but don't get on it too bad. And it is what it is. Yeah, man. Like I said, got 1 week to Thanksgiving. That's what I'm preparing myself. Did some old grocery shopping, getting my old menu together. I ain't gonna do nothing special. The traditional turkey, ham, something like that. Little dressing,
collard greens, macaroni, stuffing, sweet potato.
Nah, not this year, man. I ain't the big fan of the greens.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get some chillings on in this year, something like that. But other than that, nah, probably a little meatloaf or something, man. Something regular. Make 1 or 2 little pies, maybe a little no bake cheesecake or something. But yeah, man. What we looking like on time?
We got a couple of minutes.
Got
left.
3 minutes, man. Yeah. Anybody?
Numbers on the screen, so
call on.
Feel
me,
like you
y'all.
want to get something in there, just let us know, man.
They ain't gonna do it. You know how that go, man. We scared to support.
I think Shannon Sharp done got to Hollywood for us. He used to call in every now and then, but now that he done got that road.co,
Man, we had 45 on there. We done had Obama. We didn't get Joe Biden on there. We should have tried him, And
He
next
might
week
be
I'm gonna
ready
try
now.
to get Benjamin Crump on there. Something like that, man.
Yeah, old Ben will be good.
Yeah, man. Feel good, man, to have a little bit of time and ain't gotta be rushing and everything, man. I ain't giving nobody too much shine. If y'all don't call in, y'all gonna get one last minute of look at my letter. Y'all don't want us to start messing with your boys, so y'all better do something. All right. Put the time up on the screen. You don't call in 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah, he did say.
There's nothing you could have that's better than
My African
Burger.
Uh-oh.
Look at him. Look at him.
This is better than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's. There's nothing you could have that's better than
My African
Burger.
Look at him.
Yeah, buddy.
This is better than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's. There's nothing you could have that's better than
My African
Burger.
Now we'll say that with
This is better than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
with everybody getting hired, Elon Musk and who is the other one, Dr. Oz and all them.
Ozaransky.
Yeah, they say 2 people that's supposed to have an attitude. Michael and Dale, all that spending my own money.
I'm spending my own money, and you didn't even put me on the cabinet.
He didn't get no calls. I said my boy Rittenhouse ain't getting no position.
Oh wow!
And who is the other one? Omarosa.
Dang,
Man,
Omarosa got
man.
played since the first one.
Yeah, man. I was like, all that she rolling. Yeah, I know this still apprentice, man. I was like, Omarosa's supposed to be standing there shining, and you know what he's supposed to be saying about her, right?
Right.
What he's supposed to be saying?
He's supposed to be singing. Something about African Americans who I can find it.
See, that's me clowning. You wasn't even ready.
I wasn't ready.
You ain't even let Omarosa get her shine, man. Omarosa was supposed to be the first one to her. Oh, look at my African American.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Well,
Don
I just answered my own question. We don't do women, so that's why Omarosa will never be his little African American.
Oh wow. Don Bo just got in, man. He tried to call on the show line and then that thing hung up on him.
Oh man, you done missed him.
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's all right, man. You know,
he's
we had a whole hour. We
speakerphone.
gave you plenty of time. we didn't even do too much today. Give y'all time to call, but that's all right. Hold that thought for next week, bro. Then maybe we can have one caller. You hear me? I already put your info up there. Told him you was my only one caller, so it is what it is. But that's our time, y'all. We done messed around. Jeff and got silly with y'all for about an hour. Back to the business after this whole holiday over. We gonna eat some turkey and chill out. We probably keep it light next week. I don't know if we do a show, but after that we'll be back funky and fresh. Well, not too funky, but definitely fresh. For my man Field, it's been your boy Mikey Justice, and that's my time, y'all. Thank you. Peace.
Hey, you want to see Frying Up the Grill tonight?